Look good? Alrighty, welcome back everyone. So, week 2, I guess, of the off season. So, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know things are off to a good start. Weight is like trending down after the increase of food, so body's responding very well. I might throw a photo of how I look in my posing trunkies, and you can see I was 242.8 this morning, so that's actually like my all-time prep low. Not complaining, and we'll get a good food increase from that, I'm sure. Push day today. So, getting in a good groove of things now. Chest is healed up, so I'm not gonna go ballistic crazy because like just coming off a diet, I don't want to go right back to square one, and so gym's a little busy today, so I'm not sure if I always say what I'm gonna do as the workout, and it always changes. But I have the pec deck reserved. I'm gonna do that. Praying for the Smith machine, and then we'll do a machine press after that. So we'll start with chest. Usually I start with lateral, but I'm looking to focus on chest today. Then I'll do like 1 or 2 side lateral movements and finish with triceps. So to be determined of which movements, depending on what's available. Loving the support on the channel recently. If you like the video, it's free, you know, just click that like button, subscribe button too. Getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs. I was thinking of maybe doing a giveaway for 1,000 subs. It may or may not be a Five Guys gift card. It might not be, I don't know. But hey, who doesn't love Five Guys? You like Five Guys? Love Five Guys. Okay. Whew. I'll do one more warm up and then I'll go into 2 working sets. So just making sure my shoulders keeping back, shoulder blades back, pinched against the pad. Always trying to scoop in almost like, you always want your chest in front of your shoulders, right? So you don't want to be ending the movement here, because then look, you can just see from the side, like you can't see my chest even. So you really want to keep a proud chest and just scoop the arms in. Am I explaining it perfectly? No, there's probably a lot smarter people that can explain it better, but that's just my explanation. I hope it helps. Good. Perfect. I do a little thing, whereas like, I was like coming to stretch, I kind of tuck my head in a bit, but I keep my chest up. So as I'm coming back, I kind of like push the weight away from me. So I'm always keeping my shoulders back. I don't want to like have too much body motion, but just a little bit of a stretch, and then come in and just sweep and really like push the weight away from me, you know? So we'll get started on my working sets. Do 2 and get some blood in the muscle before going into Smith machine press. A little bit of like pre-exhaustion too, I guess, in a sense. Just so I don't have to go crazy heavy and tear my pec. So I'll probably just do like 3 plates max for my working sets on there instead of 4. That was a really good working set. God damn. So, I'll stay at that weight for the next set, honestly. I wasn't counting my reps. I think I got like 12 or 13, so good for the rep. I try and keep this like 10 to 12, so if I hit like a higher up in the rep range, like that 12, 13, 14 kind of mark, I'll stay at the same weight. If I were to hit like 10, I would drop the weight by maybe 10% for my back off set, but I'll just do 2 straight sets here, no intensifier. Not really focusing on intensifiers right now, just kind of finding like my baseline volume, playing around with things. and seeing what exercises I connect with best. So in terms of the off season, stick with those exercises, progress them as much as possible. And when I come a time where it's like 2-3 weeks in a row, I'm not progressing on them, swap them out for something else. So, but yeah, off to a good start here. Nice pump, and one more set and some Smith press. I'll probably do the prime plate loaded as my next press, and then I want to do a dip, and then one side lateral with like maybe three tricep exercises. I'm feeling spicy today, but I'll probably change my game plan. So we'll see. Sweet potato. Me and Burger are having this conversation. Sweet potato fries or regular fries? My consensus, 9 times out of 10, I'll go for a regular fry. But here's my thing. It's like an 8 out of 10 regular fry is going to be better than a 8 out of 10 sweet potato fry. But a 10 out of 10 sweet potato fry is better than a 10 out of 10 regular fry. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm talking shit, but oh yeah. Don't want to go for those grinder reps. I'm still scared. That was pretty good. It wouldn't have budged anyway. So. Yeah, 3's the magic number. Whew. Yep. Oh, that was good. That was good. I'll drop it down a bit. Started to feel a little bit, I wasn't going too deep, just safety precaution, but I'll drop it down to two plates and 25 for the next one and get maybe a little more reps. Ooh. Well, I gassed out fast there. Jeez. Ugh. That last rep was all in my triceps. Okay. I'm gonna still do this neutral grip. Oh, wow. All right. For my next set, I'll take a little bit of weight off. I'll put a 25 on the middle and put a 25 on the top there. So make it even easier on the concentric because I'm really gassing out here. And but I can still get a little bit more load in the stretch. Even bigger brain. Oh, wow. Okay. That's what happens when you hit a new body or match your body weight low. I guess that's a good point in the reverse though. It's like body's super responsive, so the goal is to like keep as much runway as possible for the off season, right? You don't want to just blow up 40 pounds. I've done that before, did that last year. I was what, 227 this day of the show, and I blew up to like 287 in like 2.5 months. I don't recommend that. So stay tight as long as possible. You'll grow better. Especially, I want to take like a year off until I compete next. So give myself as much runway as possible without needing like a mini cut. You know, spend more time growing rather than having to pull back. And hence why staying leaner, eating to your needs and not your wants, is the best way to do it. So if I could, I'd love to smash 6 double bacon cheeseburgers from Five Guys right now, but is it going to be beneficial? Probably not. It'll be beneficial for is that? No, that's paper towel company. I'm trying to think of a toilet paper company because I'd be on the shitter all day long. So, dip for chest. I like to tuck my feet in front of me, really lean in. I don't like to, if you want to hit more tricep, you're gonna keep your torso more upright and just push down. Whereas I'm really leaning forward, I'm just trying to push myself away from the floor, I guess, or the handles, you know? Like any press, right? You just wanna tuck in, and you wanna roll out. You wanna push, like a push-up, you know? That's the best way I can put it. It's like you wanna push the floor or your hands away from you, right? You don't wanna just move the bar up and down. You really wanna work the muscle. If you just wanna move weight up and down, feel free. But if you wanna build your body, hence bodybuilding, you wanna target the muscle. So, little tip and trick. I personally love dips for chest. Performing like this. I think Jay Cutler, I remember seeing like it was an old Jay Cutler, John Meadows video. And that's where I got it from. Really, like, you almost want to create like I guess kind of like a V from your torso to your legs. And just really focus in on keeping your chest. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. I think you guys get it from watching. I'll do one more set. And then I'll do one exercise lateral and some tricep. Oh, yeah, my chest is kaput. So I'll do a cable lateral here, honestly. One arm, no, I'll do 2 arm at a time, and 3 working sets. I'm probably not gonna do like a warm up. I'll just kind of pyramid up and go from there. Okay. So I know I said I'd pyramid up in weight. I'm actually gonna pyramid down in weight. That was too fucking heavy. Yeah. I'll do another set of that weight. Shoulders got a good pump. Move on to some tricep. I do a little more shoulder on my upper day anyway, and my shoulders are decently dominant, so not prioritizing them a whole lot. Anyways, they get hit a fair bit when I'm doing chest movements. You can't fully take them out, but you can do your best to prioritize your chest, but you're still gonna get some front delta and maybe a little bit of side delt too, right? So, but if you have small shoulders, I recommend doing more shoulder work. It's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, that works. Oh. Pretty good stretch on this exercise. What I recommend, if your rope is too long and you bottom out in the stretch, just use a straight bar instead of the ropes. But if you have one that can adjust like the cable, the arm here can go pretty low, so it's not an issue for me. But I had a client, reason I'm mentioning this because I had a client, he was using the rope and he would bottom out, so I was like, okay, just use a V-bar. Or not a V-bar, well, I guess you could use a V-bar, but just a straight bar. Anything that doesn't have a rope, so you get the most, because you really want to emphasize the stretch on this, on any overhead position. So go tricep. Oh. Whew. Okay. Single arm push down. Ooh. I'll do an overhand grip on these since the attachment's already on. Oh. Should have taken more rest between. Oh. Right up to the top. Nice good squeeze. Nice good stretch. A lot of blood flow. Expand. Grow. Eat some Five Guys. Replenish the glycogen. More fuel for training. More muscle. Five Guys equals muscle. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Set. And it should be good, you know? I feel pretty toasty right now, but I feel like I feel like that's pretty standard for me, just a couple sets, but you know, take it, can do a little bit more, you can do a little bit less some days. Today's one of those days I'll do one extra set. Ooh. Okay. So that's it. That's all for the workout. Appreciate you guys for watching if you made it this far. And you know where to reach me for coaching. Best way is on Instagram, justin.thibs. And leave a like, leave a comment, share with your friends or family or whoever would benefit from this push workout. You know, take some tips. Maybe I left one or two good ones in there. And no, just appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know if you're a sweet potato fry or a just regular potato fry guy in the comments. And all I'm saying is, when you order fries, it doesn't come with Chipotle mayo. But when you order sweet potato fries, it comes with Chipotle mayo. I'm a big Chipotle mayo guy, so I'm a little biased. Anyways, until next time.